This is SoCal Talk. Hello, Internet. On this episode, I want to get this off my chest about what happened last week. Last week, let's say last week, right? About this administration right now, about what he did. That's totally, in my mind, is totally unconstitutional because he think he's doing a good thing, right? It's not really a good thing. There's a lot of holes in this claim. There's a lot of flaws. All right. There's a lot of contradictions. All right. There's a lot wrong with this claim. Right. First of all, he said, for me, okay, I'm not taking the Jim Jones jab or getting the Jim Jones Kool Aid. All right. I'm not getting that. First of all, I don't get it no matter what. No matter what you do, no matter what they say, if it's mandatory, if it's not mandatory, I'm not taking it regardless of what anyone said. All right, what doctor said. Doctor could be wrong. Doctor doctors aren't infallible. All right, they could be wrong. All right, doctor make mistakes. Believe in the science. Ever since this thing started, this whole thing was never based on science at all. It was never based on science. It was based on rush judgment. It was based on an instinct. It was based on irrationality. That's what it's based on. All right. There was no sense of all. The creator of the test said the test is not designed for this. There's a lot of false narrative, false positive. All right. So the test is, you can't depend on the test. Not only that, all the information that where this thing came from was skewed, was inconsistent. There's a lot of plot holes in this thing, right? But what he said to me is that is very contradictory and really doesn't make sense at all. He said he want to protect the vaccinated. And through my mind, wait a minute, why you want to protect the vaccinated? Isn't the vaccinated already protected? Because if I'm saying that word too much, if you're if you if you take the jab, right? If you take the jab, aren't you protected by their claim? Right? If you take the jab, aren't you protected? So what's the point of getting other people that's not taking the jab will protect you? You know what I'm saying? That's what his claim. He said he wanted to protect the people who took the jab from the people who didn't take the jab. So if the people who took the jab already took the jab, because the idea of taking the jab in the first place is to protect yourself, and if the jab does work, the jab if the jab does work, you're already protected. So why are you're already protected from the unjab? So why are you protecting yourself? So why you need to jab the unjab? You get what I'm saying? You're doing mental gymnastics here. It's like, why are you doing this? Like, it don't make any sense. Like, the person who took the jab already protected. There's no need to jab the people that's unjabbed. I know it could be confusing, but I had to speak in codes. But you know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. And not only that, he said that he made it mandatory and issue a executive order to make your employer force you to do this, or else you either lose your job, or if the employee don't do it, they'll get fined $1,400. I think for each employee who's inconsistent, who's not jabbed, right, or take a test. And the test. Not a lot of people have money to take a test each week. Okay, I don't know. I never took the test, so I don't know how much it costs. Probably $40, something down $15. I don't know how much it costs, but those money make a difference in the person's life, especially when that person is going through the stuff we're going through right now, like high inflation, high gas taxes. Every dollar count at this moment, and now you want us to spend more expense on a test? Okay, I really hope employers realize that this is not to their benefits. All right, it's not. These employers, if they're forcing their employees to take it, is really not in favor. It's not is a lose lose for everybody. It's a lose for an employer. It's a lose for an employee, because you're losing money. to do all these unnecessary things. You have to process more paperwork, hire people to process the paperwork, um, screw up your liability, right? Now you have to want. Not only do you have to run the business, you have another thing to worry about on top of it, right? If you're a major conglomerate, you probably don't have to worry. But other companies, this is gonna be like another overhead costs to them, and some of this, and not only that, if the employee don't want to abide by this, they'll probably just limit to hiring only 99 people to get out of this, right? Not only that, it comes to my point that this is very discriminatory, right? It does anything, all right? He think that doing this will get everyone vaccinated. It's not going to get everyone vaccinated, all right? Regardless, there will still be I keep saying this word, unjabbed people, all right? The homeless, they're not jabbed. The illegal migrants, they're not jabbed. All right, every time they're coming in, they're not jabbed. Jen Psaki said that. All right, the homeless people, they're not jabbed. Okay, and the part timers, the company who only hired 99 people, they're not jabbed. So what's the point of doing this? And unemployed people who don't work, they're not jabbed. Right? It doesn't make any sense. If you're doing this, he think by doing this he can get everybody jabbed instead. No, it doesn't work like that. And what about the self-employed, the freelancer? They're not jabbed. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? He think that by making it mandatory, it'll get everybody to get, you know, jabbed. I know it's kind of confusing, but the whole thing is like we're in a twilight world right now, right? It's authoritative. This is what country and socialistic country do. This is what communist country do, right? Force you to do something that you do not want to do. This is totally violating our constitution, and by doing this, he woke a lot of sleeping giant, right? He woke up a lot of people. This is the time where people have to draw a line in the sand and state their position, right? A lot of people just got off their hand right now. All those conservative lawyers out there, they just woke up. All those DA, district attorney, okay, attorney general in every state, they woke up. All the conservative governor waking up. A lot of people gonna file lawsuit. And the Supreme Court better make the right decision because this is totally unconstitutional for making people to do this. And Biden think he have a loophole by not saying it a mandate or whatever it is, right? He want to use OSHA and find a loophole to say this is not mandatory. He tried to be sneaky. Let's say that, all right? But it's not. I hope the court will sue them to the fullest extent. Because I'm not having this, regardless. My life is not worth a job, all right? My life is not worth any job. Job comes and go. I will find another job somewhere. If I have to, I will downgrade my job. It doesn't matter. I lost my job before. It's nothing new to me. I was unemployed before. It's nothing new to me. I'll find another job, okay? It might be a little hard at first, but I'll find another job. Job comes and go. All right, you have one life to live. All right, what would you rather prefer, your job or your life? Let's say that. And there's a lot of people out there who would prefer their job over their life, over their health. I don't understand these people. Why would you put your life at risk for occupation? Okay, it don't make any sense. You should not put your life at risk for occupation. To be a sheep, to be in a rat race. It doesn't make any sense. It's like I'm in Twilight Zone. It's crazy. Backwards administration we're dealing with right here. Very, very, very backward. Regardless, he's not going to get everybody jabbed. Regardless, it's not going to work. People still going to rebel. People will revolt against this. I'm telling you. People will draw a line. He just woke up a sleeping giant. And if you ever get the 2A, that's going to lead to a revolution, big time. I'm pretty sure he's going to plan on getting it to 2A. All right, because he just withdrew his nomination for the ATF, and he gonna nominate a person with the same ideology but lower profile, with lower track records. All right, and he can put him in that position. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna come for a 2A. Right? This is a slippery slope he's dealing with here. There are patriots who's willing to die for their rights, willing to die for what they believe in. It could lead to a revolution. What he's doing right now is totally unconstitutional. The court need to overturn this. I don't know if I could trust Amy Coney Barrett. She's very inconsistent and unreliable. Same for John Roberts. This is a sign by Biden doing this. This is a sign of dementia, big time. He have no idea what he's doing. Invoke the 25th Amendment. That's why I say invoke the 25th Amendment. I hope Kamala don't get in. I hope if they get in, I hope they could take the whole administration out. All right, because this is not right. This is totally against freedom, totally against American principle, totally against the constitutions. The left hate the Constitution. There was a sign. This was a story I heard recently that they had to put trigger warning on the Constitution in the Library of Congress. Isn't that ridiculous? It's so ridiculous. They really hate the Constitution. Why live in this country if you hate this country? Go to your socialistic utopia. Go to Venezuela and see how you get treated. Go to China and see how you get treated. Okay? This country was not prosperous until they bring in capitalism. There's a lot of advantage over capitalism over communism, right? Capitalism, but capitalism pushes innovations. Capitalism gives you choices. Socialism does not give you this. Socialism gives you one rule, like this mandate that he's pushing. This is socialism, big time. He's not giving you choices. Freedom, the main purpose of freedom is to be able to have choices in life. And he's not giving us choices. This is totally authoritative, Orwellian, power grab. Okay, you want choices. Look, capitalism gives you choices. It will give you choices to pick your doctor. It give you choices between how many potato chip you want to eat or what kind of potato chip you want. You look at the Soviet Union. You look at the building. All the buildings look the same. All right, because they only serve only one purpose. All right, to house people. It don't give you. It don't allow you to have choices. Oh, I want this building with this color. I want this balcony with 3 chairs. I want 3 windows on this apartment. It's all apartment building. It's all socialism. It don't give you choices in life. Capitalism gives you choices. Okay, socialism does not. Why do you think Russian car is crappy right now? Okay, why do you think all the thing that came out of socialism is crappy? All right, this is what he's doing right now. I digress. I'll make another video about the benefit about capitalism over socialism. There are many benefits about capitalism over socialism. These people don't understand this. This will not happen. People will rise up and will not take this. We're not taking this line down. All right, I'm willing to lose my job. Okay, to go homeless without taking this. I'm willing to move out of state and rebrand my podcast. All right, I'm willing to do that if this keep going. And living in California, to make it worse, we have now is even more desperate to get rid of Gavin Newsom because he's going to perpetuate this. Gavin Newsom could perpetuate this. Now is more reason to vote for Larry Ehlers, right? Even more. So, yeah, I just want to make things clear that I'm very frustrated about this administration. I really don't understand. I do understand this guy is un-American. He did not get 81 million votes or whatever it is he claimed to have. All right, but the main point is this mandate that he pushes is totally unconstitutional, and I hope it will be taken down by the Supreme Court. If the Supreme Court won't do it, then we know that The Supreme Court is not on site, and a lot of look. If company make this happen, if company pushes this, there will be a lot of unemployed. Look, company will lose a lot of money. They will lose a lot of money hiring new people because they have to retrain people. Not only that, they will lose staffing right now because not people are willing to go back to work right now. Okay, not only that, if people it make people give people less incentive to go to look for a job because most of the job going to require you to take the shots. All right, so now the company going to struggle to find employees. You think it's bad right now? They're gonna stay struggling to find employees. All right, and when companies don't have enough workforce, the company can collapse. The company can fail. And what's happened? The only company that's left, all the small and pop shops are gone. The only company that's left are conglomerates. All right, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Costco, all the corporations is the only one that able to do this. All right, man, it's gonna collapse the system big time. All right, it's gonna collapse if when this go to full effect. But on that note, guys, let me know what you think. Are you for it, against this? Leave a comment below. All right. If you like my video, please like my video. If you don't like my video, please dislike my video. But on that note, guys, if you like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm doing, please give me a subscribe. On that note, guys, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. This is SoCal Talk. I'm out.